my best friend Kumar De Los Reyes is on One Life to Live, and I get to, as you know, share a 5 by 8 foot space with him on a daily basis. So exactly. I would do it for free. There you go.
Yeah. Kumar's a great guy. Yeah. Great guy. Now, you were actually his best man at his wedding, was it?
Yeah. I was best man at his wedding, and he was best man at my wedding. So it's, yeah. But we don't really like each other.
How long have you been married? Your wife is here with you. Your beautiful wife.
Yeah.
So sweet.
We're on the 1 year. Thank you. We're on the 1 year sort of plan at this point, and it's been wonderful. And,
Congratulations.
Congratulations is right.
Thank you. She's beautiful, and so happy. But then I realized that the movie over on the plane was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I realized I don't want to talk about it too much. The scene with the curtains, like, what do you think of the curtains? I hate them. Well, you'll learn to live with them. And I was going, wow, this is how it ends up. 5 years,
Funny. But you also, you also have been very traveling in your life. You were born here in California, but you were
raised...
Not
here in California, we're in Hawaii.
Good point. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me just tell them, just for a minute.
Thank you very much.
We're in Hawaii, but you were born in California.
In California.
Yes.
Born in California, but you were also raised in Dublin, Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah. Actually in Belfast, but we traveled.
Okay.
Yeah. Both my mom and dad are from Ireland, and so we used to go back all the time. And and to this day, I still try to get back to Dublin once a year and have a pint in a bar in Temple Bar District. And
Temple Bar, Temple Bar. Yeah.
And you've traveled all over.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the great things about being an actor is, in the last 5 or 6 years, we did a year in Toronto, a year in Vancouver, 5 months in South Africa. So it's been a really... that's the best part about it, getting out, meeting nice people, and...
Absolutely. Well, listen, we have to take a break, so stay with us. We'll be right back. Soaptalk in Paradise.
Coming up next, Michael reveals some intimate portraits from his past.
All right, we're back with Michael Easton, coming to you from the Hilton Hawaiian Village Beach Resort and Spa in Waikiki's Beck's Beach.
A lot of you guys probably don't know this at home about Michael, but he is also an accomplished screenplay writer. You wrote a screenplay about Montgomery Clift's life, correct?
Right, yeah.
Oh, I loved him. He was so I have to read this screenplay. I'm so fascinated by him.
I'll pass it along, yeah.
I would love
writer,
to.
a director, not just a great actor, but a writer, an award-winning director. But what I found most fascinating is you're also a published poet. How'd that come about?
Yeah. Well, you see, here's what we did today. Because I was here, because I thought I didn't want to bore people, so I thought I'd start bringing in visual things that I can always fall back on. I have a little animated film we're going to show later.
I'm pretty sure you can read a phone book and you wouldn't bore people, Michael.
This is
18 Straight Whiskeys, which quite an interesting title.
18 Straight Whiskeys was apparently the last words of Dylan Thomas, who was my favorite poet, and he apparently, not to turn this into literary corner or anything like this, but he apparently drank quite a lot at the White Horse Tavern in New York and went home to his girlfriend at the time and said, I just had 18 straight whiskeys. I think that's the record. And he collapsed dead.
Did he really from that? Wow. Yeah, that would pretty much do it.
Come to the bar later and,
be on number 12.
Going for the record.
Now, is it true that when you were traveling around the world, you would just pick up a piece of paper or a bag or something and just write all these ideas, poetry, quotes, whatever?
Napkins and everything, and sort of kept them in an old Nike shoebox, and then actually went to Paris for 3 months, didn't speak French, which means you won't do much, and stayed in a little place on the West Bank and sort of finished all these poems that I had gathered over the years that were not complete. And you realize it becomes a bit of a catharsis about your own life, completing things.
I was going to ask you, how autobiographical is it?
Pretty close, and we talked about this earlier, some things about, losing your mother and stuff, how it changes your life and how your perspective forever will be, someone's watching down and you should live your life better and as best you can. So that's what the book's sort of about.